you know, my male viewers, have you ever talked to somebody, you know, on Reddit or some other social media where you weren't, you know, educated on what their gender was, and then when they came out that it was a girl, you're like, wait, what? And I'm not talking about like kind of drag queen, wait, what? Well, those will be interesting comments, I'm sure. I have nothing against drag queens, I'm just saying it's a surprise sometimes to some dudes who wake up in the morning and you're just like, wait, what? I've never been in that situation myself, so. What's up, Riveter Nation? It's Halo the Riveter coming at you this fine morning. Goodness. Let's see here. Where are we going? I don't even know where I want to take you guys today, but let's see. I think I'm gonna take you guys to the battleship to go down that lane. All right, so goodness, let's try that intro again. There's a biker. Let's see if I get the biker wave. I have my hand pushing in the. Okay, no, I don't. It's cool. I got it. All right, guys, so today I want to be talking to you guys about something pretty crazy. I just think it's pretty funny that, you know, certain hobbies and certain things kind of can classify your gender. So like, I'm not even saying in this society, it's just like in general. Growing up, I was always kind of like a tomboy. I always liked to play sports. I didn't really like Barbies. I like G.I. Joes. I like trucks, and like I like one year for my birthday, and my cousin, I had a boy cousin. He was kind of the opposite of me. He was a boy and he liked Barbies. So one year we were celebrating our birthdays together, and we went to Sam's or whatever for our birthday gifts, and my mom was getting 2 trucks. They were really cool fire trucks, you know, like toy fire trucks. It was a red one and a yellow one, and I remember I was like, oh, who's that for? I knew it was my birthday. And she's like, oh, it's for your cousin Paulie, you know, he likes these. And I'm like thinking in my head, have you seen Paulie? He likes Barbies. So that's just always been me. I've always been one who was a girl who kind of just colored outside the lines. And there's a lot of bikers out here today. I'm happy for that. Gotta give them that wave. So always colored outside the lines when it came to, you know, interests and hobbies and likes. I mean, obviously I'm a girl on a motorcycle, and I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, I'm so against society because I say like girls put us in a box. I'm not one of those people. I'm just saying, me personally, I've always felt like I was different from other girls because I liked boy things. Like, I just think that boys had the coolest toys ever, and they just had the coolest clothes ever. Like, who wants to wear a skirt and a dress? Like, I don't. I wanted to wear pants, you know. And so that was just me growing up. Little background. So growing up now, you know, oh yeah, I was always an edgy kid too. So I guess my mom saw this earlier on, because when I was younger, like, I wanted to be able to cut my own pancakes, you know. I wanted to have that ability and the power. So my mom would never let me use a knife or a butter knife, you know, when I was a little kid. You know, she was a good mother. She shouldn't have, especially knowing me. I was a, you know, a budding psycho, I guess. So she told me, like, young Halo, like, I'm not gonna say my name, you cannot use a butter knife until you're 6 years old. So like, man, once I was told that, like, the countdown was in my head already, you know. So you want to know the first words on my sixth birthday? As soon as I woke up, I was like, I gotta use a butter knife. Like, I was so excited, you know. And just growing up, like me now, I have all kinds of knives. I collect them, and then not a serious collection, but I do collect them. And then I own guns, you know, so or a gun currently. That's just me, you know. I've always liked things that are different. So I mean, it doesn't really surprise me that I find myself in the year 2020 on a motorcycle. So finally, bring that long intro to bring you into the actual content of today's video. I recently purchased, for those of you guys who are new viewers or new subscribers, I recently purchased my Iron 1200, and I had a Street 500. So of course, knowing the motorcycle community, like, the Street 500 is not going to get a lot of attention. One, because everyone sees it as like a baby bike or a beginner bike. Now the Iron 1200 will get some attention and get some likes or whatever. So me, just as a person, I was super excited that I had gotten and purchased Freedom, which is my Iron 1200. And so I'm gonna give a shout out to Riding with Udi. You know, as a beginning YouTuber, I was gonna say young YouTuber, as a beginning YouTuber, I try to find different venues as far as, you know, putting out content or posts that will advertise my channel. So one way of doing that was using different social medias. So one social media that I have had previously, even before I was a YouTuber, was Reddit. And I mean, I see how people are on Reddit. Like, they're straight savages. Like, if you don't have a thick skin, if you're gonna cry yourself to sleep at night for a mean comment, like, do not get a Reddit, because they pride themselves in being sarcastic assholes. Just like, you know, I kind of pride myself in being a sarcastic asshole. So hence the Reddit account. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna take a chance on this one. So I posted just a picture of Freedom. I was like, hey, like, check out my Iron 1200. And man, I got a ton of hits on it. I mean, she's a beautiful bike, you know, she's a beautiful bike. So I wasn't surprised. I was kind of surprised about the amount of attention that she got on that subreddit, but and how quickly. So a lot of upvotes, sorry, not likes, a lot of upvotes and a ton of comments. And the biggest thing that I found hilarious was that, you know, for me personally, as a person, whenever I'm about to make a purchase on something or have a new hobby, I do a ton of research on it first. Like, when it came to guns, I did my research on guns and what gun I wanted. When it came to buying my truck, I researched a bunch of trucks and, you know, kind of picked out the truck that I wanted. So of course, when it came to bikes, I did my research. I kind of know, like, a lot. I'm a Harley person. I'm very biased towards Harley. I love Harley. So I knew I wasn't going to buy another kind of bike. That's just me personally, you know, and I respect you if you're not that way, you know. But so I know different models, you know, I know about the upgrades that I'm going to want to do on her in the future. Like, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to, you know, my little Cuban section in the world. I'm not saying I know everything, I'm just saying I know something about something. So on Reddit, they're like, hey man, that's a really awesome bike. And I was like, you know, just regular, whatever. It started off real slow. And then someone asked me, like, what kind of upgrades do you want to do? So then I dropped down the upgrades. Like, of course, I want to upgrade my turn signals and my brake lights to LED bulbs. Or not, sorry, not bulbs, LEDs. And then I want to go ahead and for sure change the exhaust, because I've already told you guys this in the past. Like, I don't find that this Iron 1200 is a loud bike at all. I've told you guys already that my Street 500 Onyx was a lot louder than Freedom, and that kind of bothers me because I live in the greater Houston area. So you have to be loud because there's a lot of stupid drivers and they don't look where they're going. So I already know that I'm gonna, you know, put some at least a slip-on exhaust on her, you know, change that up just to get a little bit of a louder noise and presence on the road, because I think that loud pipes save lives. Bam. And then of course, what else did I say? Probably a seat. What else did I want to do? Of course, I want to drop my review mirrors to be on mounted on the underside of my handlebars. That's what I did to Onyx, my Street 500. You know, so I'm going on and on about the kind of upgrades that I want to do and get. And then everyone just starts like, yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. And, you know, ride safe, man. And I understand, like, me personally, I like say dude or whatever, as it has no gender. But these guys thought I was a dude. And I think it's freaking hilarious because I love it. You know, it means something to me when I could just hang out and be one of the dudes, you know. Because honestly, like, I love hanging out with girls. I have 2 sisters and I have 1 brother, and I love hanging out with girls. Boy, you know, growing up, there's not much I have in common with like the normal modern woman, you know. I don't and I can't help it. So it's just like, what is there to talk about? Now with dudes, I could kick back, I could talk about bikes, I could talk about guns, I could talk about politics, you know. I could hold my own about, you know, different kind, but like, I don't like talking about makeup and, you know, clothes and drama. Like, that just doesn't interest me at all. So I see it as something good, you know, when I'm able to hold a conversation with the opposite sex and be able to hold my own where they wouldn't be able to tell, like, oh dude, you're a girl. I just love it. And you know, I just you know, like I said, I have nothing against girls, but I just don't have a lot in common with girls, you know, like normal shopping, beach going, Instagramming, Insta model girls. Like, it just isn't interesting. That's not my lifestyle. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I'll probably throw some screenshots up, maybe. I don't know how I will edit this video, but yeah, I just think it's awesome where I can be in a male dominated subreddit or whatever. Nice, sexy car, man. And hold my own. You know, I think that's something to attest to. Just me personally, I just think it's funny. So any female riders out there watching, if you want to drop a comment, if you've ever, you know, kind of been in the same situation where you're able to hold your own with the dudes when it came to bikes and they had no idea knowing that you were a girl or a female, go ahead and drop that in the comments. I want to know. I want to hear from you guys. And then guys, like, have you guys ever, you know, my male viewers, have you ever talked to somebody, you know, on Reddit or some other social media where you weren't, you know, educated on what their gender was, and then when they came out that it was a girl, you're like, wait, what? And I'm not talking about like kind of drag queen, wait, what? Well, those will be interesting comments, I'm sure. I have nothing against drag queens. I'm just saying it's a surprise sometimes to some dudes who wake up in the morning and you're just like, wait, what? I've never been in that situation myself. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the support that I've been getting. It's kind of like an addiction with YouTube. I love, you know, pulling up my YouTube analytics, goodness, the suspension analytics or anything else, and just like looking at the progress the channel has made. When I initially started, you know, I would get like maybe a view a day or something, maybe, and now I'm hitting pretty steady stream of views, and I really appreciate it. That's you guys watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope I could kind of keep it up to date for you where you're not bored out of your brains and just tired of it. I mean, if that's the case, go ahead and click on another video. I know that you can so easily do that on YouTube. But I just think that that's funny, you know, being in a male-dominated arena as far as motorcycle goes. It's awesome, and it's awesome to get, you know, different people's takes on it. And I think that's just the thing with the biker community. I'm just gonna go into that. Like, you can be, it's very versatile. There's all kinds of people who ride and who own bikes and own motorcycles, and you know, they have different views on how a bike should look and what looks good. Like me personally, I'm a sucker for the blacked out look. You know, that's obviously why I got the Iron 1200. It's a completely blacked out bike. There's not a piece of chrome on this baby, and I love it. And then there's some people who think that's absolutely horrible and they love the chrome. You know, it's very versatile, and everybody is open and willing to discuss your opinions, and I love that. You know, and then the biker community, I mean, you see I got a few biker waves early on in the video. You know, it's just a good thing to be out on the road, acknowledge each other, like, hey, we have the same struggles. We're on the road with a bunch of cars and cagers, and you know, we have the same struggles when it comes to not being given, you know, our adequate space that we need or anything else, you know. And I just like it. So shout out to you guys if you guys are viewers and you are part of the biker community. You guys are rock stars. Keep being rock stars. I really appreciate being a part of this community. And you know, I just always want to carry that positive attitude and that openness to talk about bikes and motorcycles or anything else with you or anybody else, you know, because that's just how it should be. We should always be, you know, open to, oh, speed limit is 40 here. Damn. Open to, you know, different views, opinions, and personalities. I love it. So thanks you guys for watching this video. My name is Halo the Riveter. If you're new to my channel, I try to do mostly new biker content from a new rider perspective. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up. It definitely helps out the channel. If you liked me or want to have more content from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell icon, it'll notify you when I'm dropping my next video. Oh, I kind of brought you guys over here, so I'm not gonna let you guys go too soon, you know. So I brought you guys to the battleship. I'm gonna actually clink that. Those of you who are new viewers, new subscribers who don't know my you know, my tendency to make up words, clink means I will link it on the top of the screen so you can click on it and watch the video. I did a recent video on the USS Texas, or BB-35, not referring to CBS's Big Brother show, and it's just a badass ship. So I will clink that link for you guys up on the screen. But like I said, for now, wherever this video finds you, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, now I'll let you go. Peace.